Once I've done shooting, the next important thing to do is to organize the project so that every file is easily accessible. What I normally do, I create a folder and name it after the project, in this case Kim. I then create 4 subfolders, one for the audio, one for the footage, one for the editing, and one for the music. Once I've created these folders, you can then import the footage inside the footage folder, and then you can start editing the videos using any editing software you have access to or you prefer to use. The first step is to create a project and drag our footage folder into it. At that point, we can create a timeline and drag all the footage inside. The very next step is to prepare the footage by removing the beginning and the end of all the clips that you think worth being used. In this way, it will be easier to try different takes while you are editing. While we do this, we usually label the good clips with pink and the very best in gold. And obviously, you can use any colors you prefer as long as you remember which color represents a good take and which one the very best ones. Once this step is completed, you can start editing following your script or storyboard by selecting the very best shot both from a technical and performance point of view. But always keep in mind what I previously said about the continuity. For example, if Kim is looking into the camera in the wide shot, we need him to do exactly the same in the close-up too, like this. As you can see, the transition worked perfectly. You can therefore proceed in building the entire video following this logic. At the end of this process, you will end up with what we call a rough cut. And at this point, you just need the music unless you already have one. But please bear in mind that unless you're using a public domain music, you will need to obtain a license for it. And there are a lot of websites out there where you can buy inexpensive licenses like premiumbeat.com or Artlist, or even Creative Commons that offer music free of charge. Once you have your music, download it into your music folder and then drag it into your timeline. Once you have nicely mixed your music track, you can finally sync your video. In this case, use the main beats to transit from a shot to another, like this. One last step before we finalize the video is to do some fine color correction. And the reason why we left this step at the very end of the process is because it requires some processing power. So it's just better to do it once everything else has been done. If needed, you can adjust the color and luminosity of each clip to make the video look even. At this point, we can export the video, and in this instance, the best thing is to use the recommended upload and quality settings for each platform you intend to upload the video on. In the case of YouTube, for a 4K video, you need to export a H.264 with a bitrate around 40 to 50 megabits per second. Well, congratulations! The project is now completed. I hope this video gave you enough insight to start producing amazing films, and I can't wait to receive and review your submissions. For all the details on the latest assignment, just go on our forum and follow the instructions. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. All the best. Bye.